the principle is very important to know behind this.
Yes.
Okay? The principle is between walking on coals, being able to resonate with something like this insecticide, this spray, this Roundup. What's happening here? How does this work? It works when you can achieve a state of not resisting it. That's how the whole thing happens. Walking on coals, for instance, fire with hot coals, usually the technique is distraction. And think of green moss, or think of something else, or pray to your God, or whatever it might be. And that can work really well, because you're so focused over here, you're not resisting this. The other way, which I've used as well, is this one of becoming one with the thing. So that you're not resisting it. When you're not resisting it anymore, there's no effect. The only negative effect we get from certain things that we call toxic or dangerous is because the energy is so intense, based on our background, we automatically resist it. And the pain and the sickness and the burning come from resistance. We have another technique that we use that is also taught in instant healing in some of my other books, where you can, by a simple form of repetition of movement, which leads to not resisting an experience, you can have instant healing of burns, of cuts, of bruises, of, in some cases, broken bones. Okay? But the whole key there is, don't resist. Because your natural state of your body is a healthy one. And your body is always trying to get back to that natural, healthy state. The only thing that gets in the way of that is too much tension. If there's not too much tension, doesn't matter what happens, your body immediately goes into healing mode. And if there's no tension, it goes into healing mode instantly. And healing happens. To the degree there's tension, it takes longer to heal.
Is that the primary reason why Hawaii is such a healing place? Because it's so relaxed?
Yeah, well, it's because people relax here. That's what it is. This is a place, I'd say, conducive to relaxation. It's not a guarantee that you'll be relaxed here.
No.
But it is because people can get in such a focused state that they start losing sight of what's around them, and they're not here, they're in their mind or someplace else. So they can get just as upset here as anywhere else.
In fact, if you stay too long, you're likely to get tense.
No, that's not, I wouldn't say likely. Some people will begin to set up rules, and they'll react to the rules, not to the place. And the rule says, I've got to get out of here. I've got to do something different. I've got to be in a big city. I've got to be in a pine forest. It's the rules that they react to, not the place.
Oh, I meant like the bills.
Like what?
Paying the bills.
Well, that's a tension-producing effect for some people. Yes, it is.
If you stay too long, your bills are going to be high.
Careful. What a different rule that is.
Just persuade people to visit, not stay.
If you actually just come there and commit to staying there, your bills go down compared to the short-term visitors' expenses here. Yeah, it's all in my.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
I did have a question related to this. I find in myself a resistance to wanting, for instance, in dealing with an angry person, I don't want to resonate with their anger and calm
Yeah, right. Then you.
Can I do the converse, make my own positive emotion?
Sure. Of course.
The emotion that's the strongest, so that they will in turn begin to resonate.
Sure. Here's the key to that. When we talked about resonating with and becoming one with in order not to have any resistance, that's only one way to do it. Okay? That's not the way. That's just one way. There's all kinds of ways to do everything. And another way was brought up right here. Instead of trying to resonate with somebody's anger, let's say, what you can do is simply increase your happy feelings. Now, But in order for that to be effective, you've got to take your focus off that anger completely. So that you're not trying to be happy in order to prevent the anger from affecting you. See? You got to take your focus off that, put it on being happy only, and then your state will change. That's right. And if you're happy enough, it will influence that person. It will influence them. Okay? It'll help them be happier if they are open to that. Right, right. Because we don't control each other. Nobody can control anybody else. We can influence. And the easiest influence is always a good one. Not because that's nice or it should be that way. That's the way it happens. People want to feel good. That's a basic motivation. So they're more open to a good influence. Unless they've got certain rules. Yeah, if you're not familiar, one of the things we do is we've taken some of our best healing techniques and we put them into the booklets and we put them into 20 different languages online where people all around the world can download them at no cost and use them. So that's one of the projects we do.